Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's been quite a while. I've made multiple videos, not posting them, and this is kind of completely a wing it kind of video. I feel like I have to talk about this because it's something that's very personal to me, and so I'd like to first off start by saying I'm going to talk about suicide, so just trigger warning overall if that's something you can't um, listen to or you don't want to think about or anything that it might affect your mental health 100%, please click off now. I have no issue with that. I want you to put yourself first. But I am going to talk about suicide today, so fun. It's also 1:30 in the morning because college hours are messed up. Yeah. But okay, so I found out tonight that last weekend, a student on my campus committed suicide in the building right across from mine. And some of my friends actually saw it happen, and it's pretty awful, and it's not something good. And it kind of touched me because he jumped from the same building in the same place that I had planned on jumping so many times before. And so it was kind of like freshman me, except I was able to stop and he wasn't. And it's been kind of rough. And it's not something that happened. I didn't see it. I was thankfully not even on campus because it was fall break. But it was something that just like kind of hit me because I try not to think about suicide or whatnot. I don't talk about it much because I just get so upset because I honestly get like so scared that I was so close so many times to dying, and I thankfully didn't. And I know now like that was just my depression and my anxiety telling me that it was the only escape and it was the only way to fix my problems, and my life was meaningless and all of those horrible things that our brain lies to us about. And so I'm very thankful that I survived. I did attempt suicide last year. Thankfully did not work. That was my freshman year in the beginning. And I also want to talk about that because I have a friend who's actually, I have multiple friends, some who've had to leave school because of their mental health. And it's just, especially the dorms are not cohesive to functioning and being mentally healthy, basically. And so I struggled with that too. I did have a single room dorm like I do now. I'll have to do a tour sometime. And it was good for me that I could escape from everyone, but at the same time I felt so isolated and alone. And I wouldn't have been able to stay at school if I had a roommate, but I also wouldn't have had it so easy to attempt had I had a roommate. And so it was kind of like a whole thing. But basically, if you're going through freshman year, especially the first semester, I want you to understand that you're not alone in this. Many people with mental illness just struggle immensely with going through their freshman year, especially living in the dorms, leaving your family and being almost basically alone, even if you have a roommate. And it's really hard, and I want you to know that you're not alone in this. There are a lot of people struggling, and there are things you can do that can help you, such as like taking lots of time for yourself away from it all, but it's hard, basically. In no way is college easy on your mental health, and you have to be prepared and you have to have plans as to what you'll do, like ways to help your mental health and things you can do to try to avoid little, I don't know the word, like outbreaks. That's not right, but crises. Let's go with that. So yeah, I just want you guys to know you're not alone. And a little backstory on my mental health. I actually made a video about this, detailing all of my suicide attempts and all of the harm I did myself. I've been doing this for a very long time, and I have always had suicidal thoughts almost every single day. I've always contemplated and had plans, and it's always been something that's been a part of my life. It took me many years until I finally told my family that I had depression, and then I found out that most people don't contemplate suicide every day. And I'm not talking about the joking suicide where it's like, oh yeah, school's so rough. I just want to go kill myself. And it's not that joking, it's serious, 100%. I want to do this. And it was really hard to deal with. And when I had a pretty tough time taking antidepressants in the beginning because they would cause these like immense mood swings, and I would crash. And every time I crash, I would hurt myself or attempt something, and it was a really rough time. And so basically, after several years of therapy and medications, and my wonderful service dog who's asleep right now, after all of that, I can happily say I have gone, I think about 6 months since I've had like thoughts of killing myself, basically, or having plans or anything like that. Like it's all been gone. And it's amazing because I never thought my life would be this way. I never thought that I would be happy, and I'm very happy. I'm in a very good relationship right now, and he makes my world better. But also, I can make my world better. But the thing is, like, I hated every time people would tell me this when I was younger and before I got help, that, it gets better and life gets better. And it's so annoying, and depression tells you, oh, it's not gonna get better, but it does get better. I'm happy now. I don't think about suicide much, except for when these terrible things happen, and life got so much better for me. And it's not that I don't still struggle, like, it's every day is a struggle bus, but it's for different reasons, just like my POTS and stuff and all my conditions. But I can still, I'm disabled but not depressed. And for a while, part of my depression was from losing my abilities and becoming so disabled that I can't function. And so that was what played a part in it. But now I've learned to deal with that stuff, and I've learned to accept my body, basically. You don't have to love your body. You gotta vibe with it and chill. I'm tired, really. I'm so sorry if this is a total mess of a video, but I wanted to get this stuff out there. So moral of the story is life does get better. And it may take a long time, and there's gonna be so much dark before you reach the light. And for me, the light through the darkness was, of course, Luna, which is how she got her name, because she's what got me through it all and kept me alive. And I think, if you do want to get better, I feel like everyone wants to get better, but Not everyone believes that it will, but I implore you to find that light, find something that brings you joy, even though depression can take that all away and you feel joy towards nothing. Find something to keep you going, because if you go on long enough, you will get better. And doing things such as therapy or meds or whatever you would like to try, it can be anything. Just trying to get better is the best way to get better, and reaching out for help, finding someone or something that can make you survive each day and give you a reason to live. That's how you'll get through it. And even if you have depression or mental illness, you can get through college. You just gotta be prepared, and you gotta understand that there's a lot coming at you and you'll have to work hard for it. I don't think I'm gonna edit this video, so sorry if it's long and a lot of ums and ers, but it was something I felt like I had to discuss, and I wanted to work through it, basically, talk through how I'm feeling, I guess. That's how I deal with things. I definitely recommend, normally I write, and I just write everything down that I'm feeling, and once I get it out on paper, it's like I can let it go. So this is sort of my way of also sharing that with you, and hopefully this helps someone. If not, that's fine. I'll keep trying, but I just want you guys all to remember that, you are loved. Even if you don't feel like it, your life does matter, and there is hope to keep going. Whatever you can find to get you to keep going is the best thing for you. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm gonna try to do more videos, but we're at the middle of the semester, and this is when, for lack of a better term, shit gets real. So yeah, I'll try my best, but there'll probably be a lot of more videos like this where I'm just talking and hopefully someone listens. But I'm gonna say have a great day or night. So will Luna, if she was awake right now. And see you guys some other day.